Hello. So today I am feeling the energy. The energy is heavy, and that is okay. And when I felt that and I tapped into it and I leaned in and I fully embodied what the collective energy was doing today, it came to me that I needed to talk about avoidance versus groundedness. Because I feel like when someone who's energetically sensitive, so if you feel the shift in the room, or you know when your partner is upset, or you just sense the vibe, or you're super sensitive to just anyone in general, it doesn't even have to be your loved one. It could be, do I want to go into this restaurant? Is the vibe good? Do I feel like the person at the table next to me, I don't want to sit there because I feel like it's heaviness over there, or whatever. Or hey, I want to sit over there because those people feel good or they look fun or whatever. So if you're energetically sensitive, you don't have to be a medium, you don't have to be a psychic, but if you are truly tapping into your intuition, to your soul's awareness of the energy that's around you or connected to your energetic plane, then you'll likely feel like when you do get moved by energy, that someone might make you feel like, ooh, you haven't grounded good enough. You're not very grounded. If you are grounded, you shall not feel or be influenced by the vibe or energy or anything else that's going on. But I feel like that is avoidance. When you want to avoid, you go into that. When you are trying to align to a mindset that says, I don't believe, I don't feel, I don't want to acknowledge, I don't want to take party to, that's avoidance in terms of just blocking it out so that you don't have to experience. When I say groundedness, what I believe that to be when I'm thinking of it myself, I think that I can still, as a medium, be connected to energy without being so influenced or swayed by it that I become physically ill, emotionally affected or impacted, and want to avoid participating in things in life. And that did happen to me. There was a time when I was getting started that it was so intense and I wasn't sure that I was not supposed to pick up everything that happened around me. But the more that I recognized that that wasn't, in fact, the way it was supposed to be, that I was a spectator in those moments, that I was able to choose to participate in that energetic flow or not, that I didn't have to pick it up just because it was there, then I became a grounded version of myself, fully aware that it was happening, but in my power to say I'm not participating in it. I can observe it and I can choose to experience that, but I don't have to be sucked into that person's experience or this particular timeline. I don't have to change my purpose or my soul's plan just because I'm witnessing it. It doesn't have to be something that I'm picking up. So to me, the difference between being grounded and being avoidant is that when I'm grounded, I'm still very aware of what is going on, but it is not influencing me or impacting me in a way that changes my day-to-day life or changes what I was doing in that moment. Being avoidant would mean that I'm going to fully not go into this restaurant because I don't want to, just in case, because I don't believe that I'm strong enough or empowered with the choice to participate. So I'm just going to remove myself from it altogether. Now, if you're in that and you feel that and you're like, oh, I can't go here or do that, or I don't want to be around these people because it's energy sucking, then I would say that you're experiencing the very beginning of how intense you are actually tuning into. And if you actually empower yourself to be grounded in the sense that you can witness and be observing without actually participating, then you will be so empowered, and it is life-changing because now I can go anywhere. I always could go anywhere, but I feel empowered to go anywhere around anyone and exist on a day-to-day human life experience just like everybody else, and know that I am empowered with the choice to participate or not. And that might be a varying degree of energy that I have to put into it, because it could be a situation where, like for today, I am opening up myself to my clients and to their spiritual teams and their loved ones and their energy. But I also am very empowered to know it is my choice to do so, that I can go into it as far as I desire to, and that there is this sense of groundedness that comes with it is still not my own experience. So if it's starting to influence me physically or emotionally or mentally, then I have to step back for a minute and figure out why that is coming up for me. Is it something that is being mirrored out of my experience that is impacting me so I take notice? What is it that I'm supposed to be seeing that's shifted how I'm perceiving it right now? I know this seems like a lot, but I wanted to mention this to you because I feel like people who are sensitive to energy are often under the misconception that they are not grounded if they can still sense the energy of others, or they're still picking up spiritual energy. You can be grounded and still be aware of it. If you avoid it, then you are aware of it and deny it to be the reality. The avoidance kind of takes on its own life because it becomes this moment where you feel like you're living in resistance, like you are off the beaten path, that you're not understood, that you're frustrated, you're resentful, you may be anxious, you may feel depressed, you might start to have emotional or physical issues that are not making sense to you. So being in avoidance of this energy is not necessarily the thing that's going to keep you balanced, but being grounded could, in the sense of acceptance of what is going on without the embodiment of somebody else's journey.